With volunteer numbers slowly decreasing at fire stations throughout Oswego County, it is now more important than ever to stop by your local volunteer fire station during Recruit New York weekend to volunteer your time and make a difference in your community. Show your community the value of volunteer fire service. Share your passion with neighbors, family, and friends. Here are some local firefighters explaining why they volunteer, the benefits of being a firefighter, and what it means to give back to their local community. When a call comes into the station, how may it be different than a call coming into a full-time fire station?
When we're activated for an alarm, volunteer members have to either leave their homes or work or wherever they might be to come to the fire station to answer whatever the call for service might be. They get in the cars, come here, so there's a little bit of a delay as members come to the station, get dressed in their turnout gear, hop on the appropriate vehicles and head to the scene for whatever the emergency might be.
Once we arrive here, I'm typically one of the earlier members that show up, so I get to look and see who's coming, what kind of crew I have together. Then from there we're going to determine, do we need gear, do we not need gear? If it's an EMS call, we're not going to take our gear. If it's going to be anything else, we're going to take our gear, wear our gear, we're going to get in the vehicles, and we're going to take the appropriate vehicle out for the incident at hand.
So because we're a volunteer organization, our members might be doing any number of things. They could be asleep, they could be at home, they could be at work. We never know. When we have an alarm come in, the 911 center activates our pagers as well. They send out information via electronic messaging. Our members then can respond to the station and respond to the incident.
Because your station is volunteer, do you feel you have a closer relationship with your community?
We truly are the community. I grew up in Minetto. Now I'm a member of the fire department. I joined because my father was a member of the fire department. My brother's a member of this fire department. His wife and my wife are both members of the fire department. So it's truly community oriented.
Being a volunteer department, we are definitely integrated in the community. My neighbors are members here on both sides. We probably have, there's 6 of us just on our road alone that are members here at the station. So that helps us get engaged with the public. We're helping our neighbors. We're not just sitting here getting paid to go do a job. We're actually trying to help somebody on their worst day.
I think the volunteer departments do have a closer relationship with their communities based on the fact that these are people, to be a member of our department, you have to live in this community. You have to live in the town of Scriba. Majority of our members do live out here in the town, and they grow up with a lot of their community neighbors. They work with them. They've known we have some members that have known other people in the community their entire lives. So they do have a little bit of a more close-knit feel than, say, a career department.
What would more volunteers at the station mean to this community?
So more members for us here at the station would actually provide us with a better manpower to deal with the issue or the incident at hand. Some things, you can get by with 4, 5, 6 guys. You get a house fire though, you're gonna want 20 plus members there to participate. Otherwise, we have to call for more mutual aid from our neighboring departments to provide us with assistance.
For us as a department in the community, we have about 30 active members right now. But all those people do have things going on in their lives. And so we averaged, last year for 2021, we averaged about 3.1 or 3 people per call. And that makes it difficult to do the job. The standard for a fire, you need anywhere from at least 8 to 10 people on the ground for the initial. That's for safety and just to complete all the tasks that need to be done.
Our department is driven by membership. So the more members we have, the quicker we can respond. The more effective we can help those people that have called for assistance. So with more people, we can get more apparatus there, we can be more effective to provide whatever aid or assistance the local resident needs.
The more members we can get to join the department and participate in the department, the quicker we can get out for alarms and calls, the better service that we can provide. Right now, a lot of times for a bigger incident, a structure fire, something like that, mutual aid is required from other departments, which pulls them away from their jobs, their families, in order to get to the number of people that we need to safely operate at an incident. If we had more members in-house with our own department, you wouldn't rely on mutual aid as much. But all the members we can get are definitely appreciated.
If you had more volunteers, what would that mean in terms of service and arrival time?
The quicker you get there, the quicker we can hopefully resolve whatever the incident is. In an EMS situation also, speed is very important. Heart attack or something like that, the quicker we can provide the service, the better off hopefully the outcome will be.
Our arrival time is always driven by how quickly our members can get here. If we have more available personnel, we can get to the incident scene faster. If we have more people, we can get to the incident scene faster. It's simple logistics. Greater supply, easier to meet the demand.
In the past few years, have you seen an increase or decrease in volunteers?
Definitely a decrease. When I started in the fire service, it was going on 27 years ago, and it wasn't a problem to get volunteers. I know at one time this department had approximately 50 members. Of those, 25 were active. Every piece of apparatus would get out the door for a call, and you'd still have people wanting to get seats on the apparatus. In the last probably decade, volunteer firefighting numbers throughout the country have dwindled.
If you were to step back about 40 years, yeah, we had more personnel. We had more members that were active. I wish that we could restore some of those previous staffing levels, but we are trying to make do with the number of personnel that we have now.
Overall, I'd say in the last 5 years, our numbers have decreased overall. We've always been pretty good about getting members in. It's getting quality members in, members that want to stay. That's the biggest thing that I think every department's seeing across the state of New York at this point is keeping members and getting good quality members that are qualified to do the job at hand.
But our numbers are going down a little bit. It's a struggle. People are working a couple jobs, or husband and wife are both working, kids, sports, whatever, the whole variety of reasons that people are busy. So numbers have gone down. We're fortunate to get a little bit of bump from the college now and then. We have some college students that come up for college and will volunteer with us during their time at the college, so that's a benefit we see.
Are there any incentives for younger men and women to join?
For younger college-age students, yes, there are a variety of scholarships available. The State Firefighters Association, State Chiefs Association, Fire District Association, they all offer a variety of scholarship options, provided they're continue at a accredited college, continue serving a community. It doesn't necessarily have to be their home community. It can be our community if they're in this area. So scholarships are available for college-age people.
So for our younger members, we actually start out at age 14 here. We have an Explorer Post program through the Boy Scouts, and we can keep members from 14 to 18 in our Explorer program, which is our junior program. Once they turn the age of 16, they become restrictive active members, which at that point they can actually start responding to calls and not just coming for trainings. At that point, they continue on through the program. We do the same trainings, they do the same drills that the regular membership will do. And as they move up, we have a local scholarship here amongst our own group that are funded by our barbecues that we do in the fall and the spring. So those members, those junior members that are here, do have an opportunity to earn a scholarship towards college when they graduate high school.
So for our department, we do have a scholarship program. Depending on the type of education you're getting, you can get up to $500 per semester to help pay for whatever you want. That money is sent directly to the school from us, and then you can use it however you want to pay for books.
Being a volunteer fire person in your community, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good to be able to help people, to put skills and training that I've learned throughout the years. I've done it for many years to assist a person in need. Basically anyone that calls 911, it's not their best day of the year when they have to call 911 for whatever the problem might be. And if myself or a member of our team can use our skills, use our training, use the equipment that we have to resolve whatever that issue might be, help that person out, I think we're doing what we can. So I enjoy helping people and hopefully resolving whatever their issues might be and serving the community.
That's why I do it still. I used to be a career firefighter. I've always been in public service. The interesting thing is Scrabble Fire Department I was first exposed to it when I was in about the 3rd grade. My stepfather was on this department back when they were in the old station growing up, and it was a department that I was like, someday I want to be on that department.
I would like to say that we are the community. We truly represent all those people that live in this area. They know me. I went to school here in the community. The teachers of the school live in the community. They knew me. The persons that work at the local gas station, the persons that work at the local shops and stores, they know us. We are the community.
This is an important piece. I'm proud to say that I'm a member of the Oswego Town Fire Department and that I can help my neighbors. And as you said, with our neighbors, helping neighbors motto, that's exactly what we do. It doesn't make a difference if it's in the town of Oswego, if it's in the city of Oswego, or for our surrounding areas. We're going to help wherever the need is called, and we're going to go and we're going to help.
How can a person in their community become a volunteer?
Anyone that wants to join pretty much any volunteer department, and our department specifically, we just have them contact us via a variety of methods, via phone message at the fire station, stopping down, talking to any current member, stopping down on a training night, our Facebook page, a variety of ways to get a hold of us.
So new members to our fire department do have to get cleared by the town as well as legal background checks as part of our application process. We read their information before the membership to make sure that no one knows of any issue as to why this subject wouldn't be good to help represent our organization within the community.
Would you consider this fire station your second family?
Yes, the friendships you gain, the people you get to know, it's a whole nother family for sure.
It's been a big part of everybody that comes in. We treat everybody like family. We're going to help them no matter what it is. It doesn't make a difference if it's, you know, our younger members who need help with academics. That's part of our program, is to try to keep them moving forward, good grades, so they can continue to volunteer here. Somebody gets sick, somebody gets hurt, family member has an issue. We're there, we help them out, we provide them with whatever resources they need.
The fire service is a second family for our members. I have friends from previous departments that I've been a member of that I still walk up to and give a hug whenever I see them, because we really have each other's backs. We really are brothers in arms, as it would be. Obviously, I have family members that are in the fire service, so for me, it's even closer. My family I grew up around the fire service, and it is a second home to me. I was running around this very building when I was much smaller, of course, and doing all those different things. Enjoying learning about the fire service even back then. It really is family for me.
It's definitely my second family. Everybody that has a piece of gear here that you see hanging up, I do anything to help them out, and they do the same for me, whether it's something related to being on a fire scene or emergency, or just if they need help with something on the side. The volunteer fire service and the people that are part of that definitely are a second family.